Jack, since you say you are new to YouTube, I'm not sure if you remember back in like maybe 2007, 2008, when it seems like it was easier to get views. It's a very competitive space now, and I know we talked about it briefly. What are you coming up against? Because your trailer has just gotten a lot of views. I mean, it's not easy to get. You have one that has like 18,000 views.
Yeah, well, yeah, it's interesting. I think that you can put, because this is a company. The benefit of doing something at a company is that the company, will have some marketing money to promote. So there's money in-house or in the company to promote certain things, and you sort of have, it's not like a bottomless bucket of money. You just have to say, okay, I'm going to take a little bit of money and promote this episode of Trailer Hitch or this episode of Badass Digest or what have you. And not everything gets the same sort of marketing push. So something that has a little bit of marketing behind it, it's like an independent movie. Like if you have some money to submit to festivals or some money to make a poster, or even if you have a little bit of money to like book a theater and screen it for one night, that gives you the edge over a filmmaker who has nothing and is just sort of hoping that somebody discovers their movie. But I don't know. I think it's infinitely competitive. I think it's like worse than any other media platforms, worse than TVs, worse than movies, simply because anybody can put something on YouTube. So it's this ocean or this galaxy of stuff. That means that there's like probably tons of really cool stuff out there. There's also tons of really bad stuff out there. And then it becomes like, well, how does a viewer, including myself, how do you find it? How do you find it? And you're relying upon somebody to point you in that direction. I don't think there are many of us who necessarily click on something because we see an ad for a video. Usually it's somebody says, hey, like, check this out, like, or you gotta see this. Or maybe if you're searching for something, you can, in a search bar, but it is this sort of random, sort of very sort of like, check this out thing. And I don't know, it's sort of a mystery to me. I mean, I think if YouTube puts your video up on its main page, which is the equivalent of like, being on the cover of a magazine, then you're guaranteed to get more clicks. But I don't know. I just sort of hope. I mean, the philosophy has always been, if you make great content, that it will find an audience. And I think I have to believe in that, because that's the only thing I can really control. Like, and that goes for whether I'm making a film or a TV show or whatever. You cannot control what an audience is how an audience is going to react, whether they're going to come. And even if you make a big movie and you advertise the shit out of it and you spend $80 zillion on TV commercials and billboards and magazine ads, that doesn't mean on Friday night that you can't literally pick them up with a forklift and put them into the theater. There's this intangible thing about like, well, it's raining, I don't want to go. So it's a weird thing. I don't know. All I can do is hopefully make something that's I'm happy with, and hopefully it gets shared enough so that people get to know about it and watch it. But I don't know. I really don't know. It's so much stuff out there.